Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another Sorare video. Today we're going to be opening rewards from game week 78. If you do enjoy the video, please do leave it a like. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Leave a comment below, let me know your Sorare gallery name, and as always, I'll be giving away a couple of cards in the comment section. Now, in fairness, game week 78 was a bit of a success, to be honest. It could have got a lot better. I had a few near misses. For example, I finished 131st in champion season and 130 got cash. It was like 1/3 of a point away. But we did get like an absurd amount of promotions this game week. A bit like a little too late in that sense. Like we've got promoted again in champion from D2 to D1. In the MLS, we're into a couple of D1s in there. We're back in D1 for under 23, which is great. And we did get a promotion in limited as well. But yeah, just too little too late, really. You know, like there's like 2 games left of the season. And yeah, only 2 demotions, which is nice. Could have got a lot worse. I think we won basically the most amount of essence I've ever won, I think, in a game week. Ivan Angulo got a nice little level up. And yeah, we won 100. Oh yeah, sorry. I was going to say we won some cash. We did win some cash. We hit both streaks. So we hit streak number 2 for limited MLS. So this midweek right now is where hopefully I'll hit the 3rd streak to get into the MLS Masters. That is the plan. And I did hit the 1st streak in rare. So I'm now on the 2nd streak for this midweek. But it's too late to get into the MLS comp or the Masters comp for rare. But we did win $100 cash. Plus the $15 from the MLS Masters, which I've already claimed. So I've won $115 cash, 70 essence, and 1 box. That is the most essence I've won in a long time, and none of that is from the arena. Like I haven't played the arena once yet, because you know what I'm like. I like ripping my tier 5 pluses, and we're gonna be ripping two rares and maybe 2 limiteds, but definitely 1 limited. Obviously we won 20 essence there, a bit of XP. We'll rip open the box if we hit. I don't know. If we hit like a good amount of essence here, then maybe we can do a bit more than... Yeah, no. We hit 1 essence. Which means we are... What's that? Yeah, 2 essence away from 50, which would be a tier 4 plus. But that's fine. We can rip 2 tier 5 pluses. We can't rip a super rare. And we can rip 1 limited. I just wanted to show you my near misses because I had a couple, lads, where I really should have won a bit more. Like, I know I'm being greedy there and whatever. We were actually quite far away from winning cash in Prem. Same for La Liga. Lascelles got hooked at half time. Couple of decent finishes like this. Man, like I just can't get my classic player right with MLS in season. I know Navarro didn't do well as my captain, but like Noah Eli scored okay. Sean Johnson smashed. Pereira scored okay, 25 AA. But Lucho, obviously, it should have been Shambo in there, or even Max Alston, who's just on fire right now. But yeah, just a ton of essence, which I'm buzzing about. Like I never win 40 rare essence in 1 game week. That is absurd for me normally. We did get promoted from D2 champ up into D1 from one of our lineups, which scored 441 points. I got my captaincy bang on. Greenwood scored really well. Big Neil for Lon scored really well. But unfortunately, Oxlade didn't keep a clean sheet. I hate how it goes back to the start. But yeah, my main champ lineup was 1 place off cash. I don't know whether... Yeah, you should be able to see it. So I'm 131st, right? And I was literally 0.3 of a point away from winning another $50. Okay, I don't win 7 essence, but I much prefer $50 than 7 essence. But it is what it is. It will make for hopefully a fun video today. Hopefully we can get a few nice little crafts. Yeah, near misses. Well, we did hit cash in Challenger actually, but again, could have just been a lot better. I definitely got my captaincy right, but Tommy St. Jago and obviously Oliver Demon didn't really score too well. And I had so many good scores in Challenger, this weekend, in Super Rare specifically. Like I played Bardaki, who scored 91 flat before Super Rare bonus, and I paired him with Ramos, who didn't even play. Like Diogo Costa was back. This made me, not unfortunately, but I tweeted out on the weekend. I was gutted about this, lads. This is the Road to Glory lineup, yeah. 412 points. My goalkeeper DMP'd out of nowhere. There was no sign that was going to happen. And it's just so brutal, man. Like I was, 7 points away from cash. I know I get 5 essence from it, but like, and a promotion. But man, like, I've waited all season for a lineup to align like this, and for my goalkeeper to be out and they kept the clean sheet. It's just fucking brutal. Like, it just is. Like, I don't care what anyone says. There needs to be some sort of like not every DMP is the same. Like, you know, there's ones where, you know, a lack of research, like you could have just researched that like a player was out. But when there's like no news on a player or he's just ill the day before, like I know you could just argue, well, it's unfortunate, but man, like we're paying good money for these cards, and like I'm of the belief that there should be some sort of bench or something where, you know, that doesn't happen, you know, where you spend good money on cards and fucking goalkeeper's just completely out of nowhere. There's no sign of it before the deadline. And yeah, okay, you could say tough luck, but no, I honestly think something needs to change personally. I do, and I don't care. Like, I do. That's just my opinion, and that'll never be changed until maybe, you know, Sorare do change it, if they ever do change it. And yeah, I was just gutted. Like, I was. And it was just a limited line. Like, I play every scarcity. Like, it doesn't matter what color the card is. It was, you know, it still hurts. Yeah, and like I said, not every DMP is made the same. I get that. But at the same time, I do think something needs to change. But anyway, enough of the doom and gloom. Let's get into some ripping of essence. Tier 5 plus, my voice broke then. Tier 5 plus for limited, sorry. Oh, this is probably going to be Challenger, isn't it? Netherlands midfielder, has to be Challenger. Sparta Rotterdam, who is it? Okay, Jonathan de Guzman. Definitely a tier 5. With 1 appearance in the last 5 games. Not ideal, if I'm being honest, but what can I expect from a tier 5 plus, right? I'm running the risk of that kind of thing happening, unfortunately, aren't I? He used to be a good player, ex-Swansea player. I guess he is still, was playing start of the season, and maybe got injured for a while, and now he's back. But yeah, it's definitely a tier 5, isn't it? Not much to really talk about there. Now, you know what I'm like. I love ripping the tier 5 pluses. And yeah, the nature of the beast is, unfortunately, I'm not going to get good pulls all the time. But 93 out of 100, Germany, feels good. Midfielder. Imagine if this Kimmich. Oh my god, who is this? Brandt? Pascal Gross! Yes! That's massive. That's a good pull. That's a fucking good pull, by the way. Oh my god. Gross is on fire right now. Again, end of the season, but man, that has to be a good well, I know it's a good tier 5 plus pull. I don't know what I don't know like where he would be. 30, yeah. Did he just get injured? For some reason people are saying he's not going to play the next game, which is hosting Kiel at home, which would be, maybe he's suspended, which would be a nightmare. But at the same time, that's not a bad tier 5 plus at all. Did he play for Germany? Yeah, he does play a bit for Germany. That is not a bad card to win, by the way. Again, end of the season, it is what it is. But Jesus, that is way better than a normal tier 5. That's really good for my standards. I'm buzzing with that. 38 out of 100 smells like, well, I was going to say MLS, but maybe not. Serbia defender. This could be anyone. Celta Vigo, wow. Yeah. Mihailo Risic. I don't know anything about him. Mind you, 2 champ players there, which was interesting. I normally, because I have like champ players, you know, challenger players and MLS, like my essence is basically everywhere apart from contender. But that is a decent pull for a tier 5 plus. I wonder where Gross is. I am going to look just for my own sake. I'm going to guess he's a tier 3. What do you reckon? Let's have a look. I'm going to guess he's a tier 3. I doubt he's a tier... He can't be a tier 2, can he? Control F. Gross. Ooh. Maybe he's a tier 4. Let's check tier 4. No way is he a tier 2. Did I just pull a tier 2? I've just checked tier 3. Is he really a tier 2? Yeah. I just pulled a tier 2 from a tier 5 plus. Tier 5 plus. He was sandwiched between Leandro Bray and Franz Katzig. Just above Chris Wood. Tier 2 Pascal Gross. I feel like I've done really well there. But I'm pretty sure he's out this weekend. Let me check Liga Inside. I would love to have played him. Oh, yeah, yellow cards. That's gutting. That is really gutting, honestly. Like, it's still a good card, but I won't be able to use his in-season utility, like, for the league. I might be able to use him for Germany. But, yeah, that's still fun, though. I'm buzzing with that. I really am. Lads, please do leave a like on the video if you've not already. Let me know your Sorare gallery name below. I'll give away a couple of cards, as I've already mentioned. I appreciate you a lot. And, yeah, good luck for this midweek if you're going for the MLS hot streak. I, for one, am. I'm praying I get to 390 points or above in limited. Let me show you my teams. There's rolling locks for midweek, so things might change, but these are my teams as of right now. Let's have a little look. Yeah, those are my 3 teams. So I've got the Atlanta stack, but I don't have a defender right now. And then I've got these 2. That shouldn't be in D3, by the way. I don't know why the hell that's in D3. Maybe I messed up, but that shouldn't be in D3. That should be in D2. Anyway, this is my main lineup, hoping the Shambo and Arvson both start. And I did bring in Luis Barraza. I brought in another goalkeeper. So I've got 3 in-season keepers with Braguzan. Praying that we get into the hot streak for the weekend. But yeah, all fun and games, lads. I appreciate you a lot. And I shall see you guys in the next video.